Everyone knows Spotify to be the world's most popular music streaming platform with millions of users and subscribers who enjoy a vast variety of content on it. However, what many of us do not know is that the music streaming app Spotify is not the only product of Spotify. Spotify also has another product which many of us do not know about called Backstage, which is an open source developer portal that aims to improve the developer experience and developer effectiveness at Spotify. Hi everyone, in today's case study, we will explore how Spotify uses different metrics to evaluate the impact and performance of Backstage and how these metrics from Backstage help Spotify to improve its other products and services. So why did Spotify build Backstage in the first place? It built Backstage somewhere in 2016 to address some of the challenges that it was facing as a growing organization and that any organization that is growing at that scale faces, with a large and complex code base and a diverse and distributed team of developers. And some of the main challenges that it was facing in this area were onboarding new developers was becoming slow and difficult as they had to learn multiple tools, systems, and processes to just get started with coding once they joined the organization. Second, finding and reusing existing components was becoming very hard as they were scattered across different repositories and platforms, and there was no proper documentation and standardized documentation and visibility for these. And third, developing and shipping code was very inefficient and error prone as the organization was growing and the code base was also growing, as developers had to switch between different tools and interfaces and they had to deal with inconsistent workflows and standards. So by building Backstage, Spotify aimed to address all of this and improve its developer effectiveness, efficiency, and productivity by providing a single source of truth for all software development activities across the organization and simplifying and standardizing the developer experience that would help better the quality of Spotify's products to its end users. So let's look at what is Backstage. It is an open source platform that allows developers to create, manage, and discover software components and services within Spotify's ecosystem. Backstage provides a unified interface for all aspects of software development, such as documentation, testing, deployment, monitoring, and feedback. Backstage also supports the creation and discovery of reusable components, like we just discussed, across the whole of Spotify's growing organization, which reduces duplication and increases consistency across different pieces of code. Additionally, Backstage also enables developers to customize and enhance their developer experience by using plugins that provide additional functionality and integration. How does Spotify measure the success of Backstage? It uses both quantitative as well as qualitative metrics for this purpose. So let's start by looking at the quantitative metrics. So the first one is time to 10th PR. What this basically measures is how long it takes for a new engineer to merge their 10th pull request after joining the organization. This metric reflects how easy it is to onboard new engineers and developers and get them up to speed with the code base and processes at Spotify. Before Backstage was implemented in 2016, this metric was somewhere around 60 days, and after Backstage, this came down to 30 days, which is a significant improvement if you ask me. The second quantitative metric is number of components. This metric measures how many software components are registered and managed in Backstage. And this metric reflects how much Backstage supports the creation and discovery of reusable components across the organization. As of October 2021, there were over 3,000 reusable components for developers within Spotify to use. The third is number of plugins. This metric measures how many plugins are available in Backstage. Plugins are nothing but extensions that provide additional functionalities and integration for Backstage users. And this metric reflects how well Backstage enables developers to customize and enhance their own developer experience. Till October 2021, there were over 200 plugins in Backstage. Now let's look at some of the qualitative metrics. The first one is developer satisfaction. This metric measures how satisfied developers are with using Backstage as their main developer portal. The metric reflects how well Backstage meets the needs and expectations of developers and improves their motivation to write better code. Spotify conducts regular surveys and interviews with developers to collect feedback on Backstage's usability, features, design, performance, and support. The next qualitative feature is developer effectiveness. This metric measures how effective developers are at building and shipping code after Backstage. This metric reflects how well Backstage helps developers to focus on their core tasks, collaborate with others, innovate and experiment, learn new skills, and solve complex problems. Spotify uses various methods to assess developer effectiveness, such as peer reviews, code quality metrics, delivery speed metrics, error rate metrics, and business impact metrics. The success of Backstage at Spotify serves as an inspiration to many other organizations which are scaling at a fast pace and have a growing code base. This case study underscores the vital role of Backstage in Spotify's product success measurement strategy. Backstage, while being an internal platform, we saw that it also significantly impacts the developer experience, which in turn ends up elevating the quality of the music streaming platform because the developers are building it after all. So, this is how the metrics tied to Backstage's efficiency and developer engagement directly correlate with streamlined processes, quicker feature deployment, and enhanced performance stability at Spotify. That was all for this case study. If you liked the video, do share the video with others and hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you. See you in the next video.